Every day the sun rises and sets. Another day passes. Days and nights are one way we measure time. Seasons, like spring and winter, are another way to measure long periods of time. But people often want or need to be more precise about time. To do that, we use clocks and watches to tell time. Telling time is a way that people created to know exactly where we are in the day. Each time a hand on a clock moves, the number or marker it points to changes. That means time has passed. Clocks help us know when we should be doing certain activities, like eating breakfast, waiting for a subway, or brushing your teeth. We usually tell the time of day in hours and minutes. Let's look at some examples. All clocks measure when time passes, but they don't all show or tell time in the same way. Each number on the face of the clock represents a different hour during the day. These are hands. They can tell you the exact time by where they are pointing. The shorter hand tells you about hours. When the short hand points to a number, that's the hour of the day. This longer hand tells you about minutes. When it points straight up at 12, a new hour starts. Here the time is 1 o'clock. The o'clock stands for the words of the clock. Now it's 7 o'clock. The hour hand points to the 7 and the minute hand points to the 12. These clocks look different, but they also tell time. They're digital clocks. The number in front of the 2 dots tells us the hour of the day. When it's followed by 2 zeros, it's on the hour, or o'clock. This is 3 o'clock. This is 11 o'clock. And if it's nighttime, that's way past bedtime. So good night. Time isn't something we can see or touch, but we measure time by the movement of things, like the sun or hands of a clock. To measure an entire day, the hour hand goes all the way around a clock 2 times. Each hour can be morning or night. When both hands point straight to 12 at night, it's called midnight, short for middle of the night. Midnight marks the start of a new day. We start to count the hours all over again. When both hands get to 12 again during the day, that's noon. Noon separates the morning from the afternoon. Notice that the minute hand moves faster than the hour hand. It goes all the way around the clock once every hour. When the minute hand points to the 6, it's gone halfway around the clock. So half an hour or 30 minutes have passed. The hour hand is pointing between 2 numbers, halfway between the 2 and the 3. So the time is 2:30 or half past 2. This is 4:30 or half past 4. And this is 7:30 or half past 7. Telling time is all about counting the minutes before and after the hours. Here's how. Divide the face of a clock into 4 sections. Each section represents a quarter of an hour for the minute hand, which equals 15 minutes. When the short hand points towards an hour and the long hand points to the 3, the time is a quarter of an hour after the start of the hour. This is a 8:15, or 15 minutes past 8. We say past because the minute hand has passed the 12, which marks the beginning of the hour. If the minute hand is over here on the 9, that's 45 minutes after the minute hand passed the 12. The hour hand has passed the 6, so this is 6:45. Telling time by the quarter hour can help you quickly figure out other times of day. Let's try telling these times. It's 3:20. You can count all the minute marks from the 12 to the 4, or start with a quarter hour. 15 minutes, and add another 5 minutes. 15 plus 5 equals 20 minutes after 3 o'clock. And this time? 2:35. The quickest way is to add 5 minutes to 30 minutes. Telling time is a great thing to learn, because if you don't know how, you're more likely to miss something important.